Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and sorry for the delay. We had a couple of technical issues. Welcome, Nikita.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
I'm very good. Big day today. We're going to show 731 Garfield Street, and we're going to start at the front door of this property. But before we start, what are you excited for? What are we showing people? We've already got, I think, 18 people have tuned in so far. So I know there's a couple of people that are running late. So what can you tell us?
Look, I'm really excited to present this property today, not only because of the amount of interest that we've had at the moment on this home. Obviously, that shows how unique the property is, and the demand for this kind of a property. We're showing a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom with 1-car apartment. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. There's no work that needs to be done to it. Very modern, open plan living, and light, bright, and spacious. So really happy to show you guys through this one today.
Beautiful. So without wasting any more time, we'll get straight into it. The vendors have been kind enough to be at the front. We might get you, Abhishek, to just switch it to landscape mode if we can, please, just so that we get a full view. And you might have to turn your portrait lock off. Yep, beautiful. And we'll give everyone a quick view of the street, standing from there on both sides, so that everyone's got a bit. It's quite a nice and quiet street. So just standing from the front. Fantastic. And on the left-hand side is the underground access to the car parking space. We won't be able to go underground today because we'll lose reception. It's not connected to Wi-Fi. Sorry, Nikita, what were you going to say?
So nice and secure parking there.
Absolutely, nice and secure. There you go. That's all your letterboxes right there. I'll put our phone numbers on the screen too, for guys, for those of you watching us, because if you've got any questions that come up, and if you need to contact us today during the stream, please text them through to us, so that way we can answer those for you. Beautiful. So that's your front corridor. So we're just walking through the front corridor. And any questions you've got, you're welcome to post it in the comment section below as well. So if you make a comment, we'll be able to see your comments and answer them as we go. And if I don't have an answer for something, then we can message the owner and ask them the question. Here we go. So we're right at the front of the property, number 7. Fabulous. That's the beautiful kitchen. It might be a good idea to, and it's yes, Sylvia, is it a pet-friendly building? Yes, it is. It might be a good idea for us to quickly zoom in so people can see the amenities may be open. That's our laundry space. So if we could open that as well, that'd be excellent. Fantastic. There you go. So for those of you that are wondering, where has the furniture gone? The furniture that you see in the photos online is digital furniture that was added in, and it was just added in because the property was vacant. And when you look at property photos with no furniture in whatsoever, it's very hard to get a perspective of sizes and how things would look once you install some furniture. So that's why we added some virtual furniture in order to give everyone a little bit of a better idea of what the home could look like. David's asked a question, what's the body corporate? David, I'll pop that in the comment section below, right there. And Sylvia's got another question, is there ventilation in the laundry cupboard? That's a good question. Abhishek, we might get you to quickly just open the laundry again and see, and just show us if, there is any little exhaust there. There you go. Beautiful. You might have to switch it back to portrait because it's looking quite odd at the moment. Yeah, so maybe, yep, that's it. I think we've lost the stream, guys. So welcome back.
Out there.
I'm sure we'll get them back shortly. We've got 34 people that are currently watching us live. I can promise you a lot of them are not my friends and family. I've just got some people interested, which is great to see. And for those of you watching, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll get the stream back on shortly. This happens every now and then when the connection drops out for whatever reason. Could you get the minutes for the body corporate? You absolutely can, David. They're in the section 32. I can send you a copy of section 32 if you just text us your email address. They show the latest minutes. If not, then I can send you
They're available
that we source from the body corporate. Okay. Beautiful. And that's a split system, heating and cooling. Fabulous. So that's the fridge space that you see on the right hand side. Quite a nice big fridge space. Got European laundry, open plan living, fantastic kitchen. Someone asked the question: is it pet friendly? Yes, it is. There's a little study nook over here for your home office requirements, which, as we now know, each and everyone does. Sylvia's asked if we could go back to the kitchen just to check out the appliances. So yes, please. If we could do that, that'll be excellent. If we could just zoom into the appliances, please, and check, that'd be great. And it's gas cooking as well, which is fantastic. What's the brand over there? It's yep, there you go, F&P. Gas cooking's quite a rarity. You don't get gas cooking these days in apartments. A lot of them are electric. And is there a pantry? Is there a pantry section there that you could show us?
Very spacious.
Beautiful. And those floors, they're engineered floors as well, so quite durable. You know, they're not very high maintenance as well, which is fantastic. What are the neighbours like? The neighbours are really good. Never had any issues. We have actually sold some other properties previously in the same building. It's a combination of young couples. We've also got a couple of downsizers that are living in the building and in the street. The street overall is again a very interesting demographic, a real combination of, you know, young couples, as well as we've got some downsizers. A lot of downsizers prefer that pocket because they can really walk to absolutely anywhere they want. So that's a great question. So thank you guys for asking. And here we go. That's the outdoor space. We might just get you, Abhishek, to stand in one spot and just keep the stream nice and smooth so that everyone's got a really nice idea. So if we could just now slowly move the camera onto the left-hand side, just, yeah. That's your hot water unit. That's a fence, utilities. That grass you see, as neat and tidy it looks, it's not real grass. It's turf. I'm sure you could replace that with real grass if you wanted to. Some people next door have completely gotten rid of any grassed area and just tiled it all together. So you could do that if you wanted to. Someone's asked, what is the mark on the wall by the sliding door?
Just in answer to your question, Sylvia, regarding the minutes, the last minutes, we do have minutes from the 6th of August 2020 available in the section 32, which we can send through to you.
I'm trying to find out. Can you see the mark there? Okay, which mark? Is there access to drainage in the backyard? Is there a drainage space? Abhishek, they could show us. And Sandra, I couldn't see the mark. There you go. That's a drainage right there. Not sure which mark. What is the mark on the wall by the sliding door? That's the sliding door right there. So maybe just step back a little bit, Abhishek, if you could, just so that to get a proper clean view. Just off that space. Yeah, if I could just get you to stand right there. That'd be the mark on the lounge wall. Okay, so it might be inside. Yes, it is strata title, David. Oh, that mark. I don't know. Probably just the previous tenants obviously didn't clean it properly. We'll get the property completely cleaned. Unfortunately, with this one, just as we listed it, and we're about to go online, lockdown happened, so didn't get much of a chance to. Do I have last few years worth of body corporate? No, I don't, but I can ask the question from the conveyancer and get access to those for you. Or in the section 32, there are details of the body corporate as well, so you're welcome to contact them directly and ask as much information as you like. Sorry, Nikita, what were you going to say?
I said that the last minutes were held on the 6th of August 2020, and there is a copy of those minutes in the section 32 available.
Okay, so this is the bedroom that's closest to the courtyard. Yep, there we go. So this is also this is the second room. This is not the master. Sylvia's just asked, is the drainage in the courtyard for the whole site? Good question. We'll have to go out and check it again. I'll probably just get you to leave it in landscape mode the whole three, please, Abhishek. I think a couple of people don't like the switching back and forth between the two modes. Beautiful. Are the windows / sliding door double glazed? I don't believe so. No. Sylvia's question. If so, what time? Is there drainage in the courtyard for the whole site? No, that's your drainage. I believe each courtyard has their own drainage system attached to them. What type of blind? We'll have to revisit that. But this is the one bathroom right there. Yeah, excellent. Big shower. We might just point the camera up a little bit just to show the fittings. Yeah. Floor to ceiling tiles. Exhaust right there. Fantastic. And we'll go down now. Smooth. Fabulous. We might just go a little bit closer to the window as well. So that's a little study nook on the side, and we'll show you the room standing there. So that's quite a big space over there where you can have a desk and a computer. Yeah, and that's the window now. Yeah, there we go. So space for a double bed. There's a walk-in robe, a walk-through robe, and then yeah, we'll keep it in the center like that. Actually, I might just get you to go back and quickly show the window just so we can see if there is any blinds there, because it's been several weeks since I've been to the property, so I don't even remember. There is, yep, there is some rolled blinds there. Beautiful. Are they single layered or double layered? I might just get you to pull the string down so you can show us. There we go, just a single. And how big is that study? Not a very good question. I don't know if I have the exact measurements in front of me. I'll check if we've got.
I'll have to work that out, but the master bedroom in total is 5.2 by 2.8.
Beautiful. How is the sprinkler system activated? I'm assuming you mean the fire system or the external sprinkler? I'm not entirely sure. That's a question I'll make note of and ask the owners. Is there a sprinkler system outside, Nikita, that you know of? Fabulous. Why are the windows privacy glass, Sandra? I don't know, because you're right. It's a ground floor apartment, so you should just have clear glass there. Normally, it's the upstairs one that have privacy glass. So I don't know if it was done deliberately just to keep it private, or was it just a part of the requirement because all other units were required to do that? Not too sure, but yeah, technically speaking, I would say that most ground level units don't really need a privacy glass. So you may be able to get that changed, obviously subject to approval from body corporate. Heating and cooling, yes, we've only got that split system there, I believe. Oh, there is also central. Is there central heating? I believe there's a dial there, isn't there? Yep. Maybe quickly take us to the dial just so we can see. Honestly, I don't. Maybe click on the dial and see what happens. Maybe just keep it on the dial so we can see as well. Ah, there we go. That's your so there's split system heating and cooling, and then that dial there is for to be able to access the camera at the front so you can see who's coming through. Someone rings the bell. There we go. That vent there, I believe it's a HRV system. I'll have to double confirm. Do you know anything about that, Nikita? Is it a HRV, which is like a air circulation system, or is it something else?
Sorry, which vent is that, Kevin?
The vent that's closest to that ESC, right above that door.
I have to find out for you.
And David's question was, how does the internal sprinkler system activate it? I mean, it's a fire one generally connected to the smoke alarm, but I'll have to ask the question as well.
So just going back to your question regarding the heating and cooling, you've just got that one split system unit there, but the owners have said that it's been sufficient enough for all the time that they've stayed there.
Fabulous. Guys, those of you watching, any other spaces you'd like us to see before we wrap up, please let us know, and we're happy to go back again and show you those areas. You want us to open any cupboards, let us know, happy to do that. Quickly go back and show you the courtyard again if you like. And any other questions, you know, you can either contact us directly or pop a message on here and have to follow those up for you. It's been... I've only walked inside this property once before the lockdown happened. So if my memory sort of sounds like I can't remember a few things, that's only because it's I've been sitting in my home for 6 weeks, just like everyone else. We are hopeful. The word on the street at the moment is that things may potentially open up a little bit sooner. So we are hopeful that we can start showing all of you through. Abhishek, should we head out? Can we check the laundry tub? Someone's asked, could we see inside the cupboards in the second bedroom, please? Also, can we check if the laundry tub to see if the door's broken? Like the door underneath it. Don't know if it's broken. It's come off.
I think, as we mentioned before, we were very lucky to sort of get this property online in the nick of time with COVID and everything. So there's probably a few things to do, touched up or maintained. Haven't gotten around to it yet, but very minor.
We might just take you inside. Yep, just there, and maybe slide the door. Show you the other side too. And zoom into the desk. We'll show you the desk as well. You mean this desk, Sila? Or you mean the, yeah. There we go. Hopefully that answers your questions. Should be pretty easy to remove if you wanted to. And also we had another question. Can we check the laundry tub to see? Yep, we've already got that. We've got, is the fan above the shower in the master bath the only ventilation? Car park area, David, unfortunately, like I said earlier, we won't be able to show you there because we're not connected to Wi-Fi. So if we go in there, we'll lose the stream, hence why we won't be able to show you that today. It's just an underground, straightforward car parking space with a storage cage. It's not a car stacker. It's just an allocated car parking space. And someone has, yep, there we go. That's the ventilation. Is there any other ventilation that you can think aside from the windows there? No, lighting. We'll maybe go into the bedroom. If you see anything else, we'll show the window, and then someone's asked to see the courtyard again. So once we go closer to the windows, we'll show you the courtyard one more time. Fabulous, there you go. Yeah, I dare say that glass was deliberately put there just because, you know, the builder probably just wanted to keep it consistent with all the other apartments upstairs as well. I don't think you need it, but obviously I'm not a councilman, so you'd have to, you know, confirm that with body corporate. Sandra, a question. You mentioned property. It has been cleaned by the tenants that moved out. Obviously, there's parts that have been missed, so we will contact the owners and do everything we can to arrange a deep clean prior to settlement for you, which normally we do anyway once someone buys a property, because generally speaking, people live in a property and then they move out. So before they move out, we get another deep clean done, and before settlement day, we try and arrange something like that. So yeah, I think definitely be looking at arranging that for you. Okay, we'll go all the way till the end, nice and smooth, beautiful. Is it fake grass? It's fake grass because the property was previously tenanted and the owners just wanted to keep it as low maintenance as possible. They didn't want, you know, the hassle of planting any real stuff, so it's just been the same way. The asking price is the same, $560 to $590. We just had to remove it from the ad because we were trying to advertise the virtual inspection, but the asking price will go back up online again today. Fantastic, guys. Hope that was useful. Hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for everyone that tuned in today. You know, feel free to shoot us a text or an email if you want us to send you a Section 32, or if you'd like. I'm sure for those of you that that have tuned in today, you've already made an inquiry, which is how you got the link to view this. So we've already got your information. Since we're allowed to run open times, what we'll be doing is, the likelihood at the moment is that we will only be allowed private viewings, one-on-one. So what that means is we won't be able to just run a normal open home like we can, but that's okay. We're happy with that. So we might just to keep it logistically straightforward, we might just allocate some slots where we can show people through during that allocated time. So what we'll do is, as we get closer to it, we'll send you all a text message. And then also we will, contact you and give you the slots when we'll be running the inspection. So we'll probably just book all the buyers in every 5 to 10 minutes. So that way we can try and get everyone in at the same time. So we might do between 9 and 10 a.m. on a Saturday, and then between 2 and 3 on a Saturday, for example. So, as soon as we're able to, at this stage, the date that we know is the 26th of October, which may possibly change, but, who knows? Who knows? Right at the moment, it's crazy times. But the word on the street is that things are likely to open a little bit sooner because of the amount of lobbying that's been going on between the government and the real estate industry right now. And there are a lot of buyers and sellers who want to get things moving. But in saying that, with some fresh cases and an outbreak in Dandenong last night, how that looks, only God and Daniel Andrews knows. So as soon as we have some more information, we'll definitely keep you posted. Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you all tuning in today to join us for this virtual inspection for 7 to 31 Garfield Street in the beating heart of Cheltenham. We can't wait to meet all of you, each and every one of you, and hopefully a few weeks' time. Thank you for your participation as well. I mean, these streams can become quite boring with people just watching and not asking any questions. So it's really good to see that there was a fair bit of engagement. I think at our peak, we had close to 40 people that tuned in and plenty of comments. So it was great. We enjoyed it, didn't we, Nikita?
Absolutely. Great engagement.
Anything else you'd like to tell our viewers before we wrap up?
I think one thing that we didn't touch on for this property was the location of this one. The location of this one is definitely, it's just the cherry on top of everything else. You are literally walking distance to Southland Shopping Centre, to Southland train station, Cheltenham train station, Cheltenham Road shopping strip as well. So definitely look into that. If you're wanting shops close by, this is it. And arterial routes, Nepean Highway, you've got it all right at your doorstep, but not too close.
Absolutely. You are close enough to enjoy its convenience, but you're far away enough to not have it in your face all the time. So it's absolutely everything we've ever had on in those streets there, Sinclair Street, Garfield Street, G Street. We call that the hotspot because you've got 2 train stations, Westfield, Southland, Nepean Highway, cinemas right there, plenty of medical facilities, daycare, easy access to absolutely everything. And especially now with more and more people working from home, which is the norm. I mean, look at me now, I'm wearing shorts underneath this suit, but with more and more people working from home, this is absolutely crucial, and that's why location's the key player in the act. So guys, look forward to meeting you all once all this is eased a little bit, and you all take care, stay safe. Any questions, reach out to us. We've got plenty of time to talk to you, and on behalf of all of us at Ray White, we wish you a fantastic and COVID-free weekend. Thank you.